hello. Welcome to this week's installment of I'm Fine, Everything is Rice Krispie Treat.
Rice Krispie Treats.
I am your host, Snap. That is Crackle.
And Pop.
Anyway, Rice Krispie Treats are good. They're dangerous.
They're very dangerous, bro.
They're banging.
You start with one, next thing you know, you're
Mhm.
having 7 of them.
So I have 3 people on here I would go see. Take a look. And it goes down to September. You'll see that one that I was talking
Do
about.
you
right here.
remember
Here you go.
the 21st night of September?
So what I just gave Evan was the list of shows, comedy shows, headliners coming to Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club in Point Pleasant because Evan told me before we started recording that he wants to go again.
Yeah, I had a blast.
And I'm down. This time you pay for the check, but I'll pay for the tickets.
Yes, sir.
So you pick the show you want to go to. Now there's 3 shows on there that I would really want to go see and pay money to go see.
I'll be honest with you.
You don't know anybody on
I don't
there.
know anybody
That's
on
okay.
here.
So at the top of the list, there's a guy named Aaron Berg.
Aaron Berg, where are you? Okay, March 10th and 11th.
That probably won't work, so that's a little too soon.
Okay.
Rich Voss is on there.
March 17th and 18th.
That's a possibility, but
It's not.
okay,
And
sorry.
I can't talk about why yet. But it's not.
You're funny. All right, and then Bobby Kelly in April.
Bobby Kelly.
Bobby Kelly's on there, I think, right?
I could probably do Bobby Kelly.
When see April what?
April 28th and 29th.
28th, 29th. So I think that's what we should aim for. Let's go see Bobby Kelly on the 28th or the 29th.
Let's go see Bobby Kelly.
All right, so we're going to go see Bobby Kelly at Point Pleasant at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club.
Okay.
And then we're going to get the fuck out of there real quick. We can't stay there.
Yeah, no, we're not hanging out.
We're not hanging out. We're not that cool. I will say though, one of the highlights of and core memories of my comedy career would be seeing Giannis Pappas with you there because
Giannis Pappas was sick.
he touched my shoulder when he left.
Did
And I
he?
was like, yeah, I was like, yo, have a great set. I was like, great
Have
set,
you
man.
watched
Thank
that
you.
shoulder?
Yeah, many times. But he was like, he walked by. I was like, hey man, great set. He's like, hey, thanks, buddy. He like smacked me on the shoulder. He's like, yeah, bro, I got you, no problem. You're the bomb. I'm just kidding. Oh, are they? Which one's that? Lime?
Lime.
Is it better?
It tastes more like tequila.
Yeah.
It's
We
more,
recorded
it's-
last week when we recorded our last episode a week ago. Evan had the other one
a whole week ago.
a whole week ago.
Hey, Drew, when did we record that episode? About a week ago.
Ooh,
I've been fucking on that weekend, huh?
wrecked him, damn
Oh.
near killed him.
Oh,
Let's
week
go.
ago.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So, as you can see by our shirts, we are wearing our Wishful Thinking shirts, Evan's band. So, tell me, what are your thoughts on your last show? You played at Tunes in Voorhees. That's a
did.
hot spot for me in my history because I used
It's
to
a
go
hot
there
spot for me in my history.
and get Pearl Jam bootlegs when I was a kid.
Pearl Jam bootlegs.
So,
yeah.
you know, how was it? How was it playing there? How did you feel about the show? Because I'll give you my thoughts after you tell me yours.
It was sick, right? It was sick. I also have roots in Tunes. I used to go there all the time. Used to ride my bike there, get CDs, get movies, all kinds of shit. When I got my car, I'd go there and I'd get fucking 4 CDs for $20.
When my older brother got his car, we would go there all the time.
It was awesome. So to play there, this is the second time we played there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been sick to do it the first time. Even cooler to do it the second time.
Yeah.
Feels. I think I said it the last time we played, but it felt like a full circle moment.
Yeah.
Still does.
Yeah.
The second time, but I think we sounded sick. I fucked up a few times, but that's okay. I don't think anybody noticed, and if they did,
No.
sorry.
You guys did a great job. You tuned your guitars this time. I
Yeah,
saw
we
you make a
did.
joke about that. I saw you and Steve make a joke about that. That was great.
Yeah, and then somebody was like, "I love this song." So I usually turn my guitar down
Yeah.
so that nobody has to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But I turned it up and I tuned with everybody listening.
You guys, you can tell that you guys have gotten better. I haven't watched you since your first show that you played.
That's true.
And you guys, your chemistry shows. You guys play really well together. You
Thank
don't
you.
even, you just flow really well. And the songs sounded great. They sound so much cleaner.
Thanks.
And yeah, I was just very impressed.
Thanks.
And no problem. And yeah, there was a part where listen, you're at Tunes. Half the people there knew who you were there for you. The other half probably didn't know because they were there for the other bands because you played
Yeah.
with 3 other bands.
We did, and they were all sick.
They were great. You know, I have a funny story to tell you about an interaction I heard, but good for this guy. But, anyway, so not for nothing. You only like half the people there didn't know who you were. So like in between songs, it was relatively quiet. You know, and you know you guys were just like, oh okay, all right, let's go. Ready? So you would go. You would talk to the audience and stuff too. But sometimes it was pretty quiet. And at one point, your drummer Dylan was like, "Yeah, I'm glad I'm not pregnant," or something like that. And like everybody laughed, and it got really quiet again, like pretty much immediately. And I was like, "Yay, Menzies!" and no one laughed. No one thought it was funny, and so I felt like an asshole. But
It's okay.
it was great for me. I felt wonderful.
The last time we played, we made a global warming joke, and we pissed off a couple Republicans.
Oh yeah, you said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the name of the Rushing? What? There was Rushing Spring. So that they played their set. They were pretty good. They showed up. They were from another place. They were from Connecticut. So they were outside, and this group of people went and saw them outside when they were outside, like smoking cigarettes and shit.
Yeah.
So this group of people, like, hey, what's up? Oh, hey, you guys were great. And like, it's like, oh, hey, thanks. The first thing that the lead singer did was, hey, do you have us on Instagram? Hey, do you follow us? Hey, Apple Music. Hey, and he was like, boom, marketing, like right away. He was like pouncing on it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you enjoyed our set? Here's this, blah blah blah. Here, find this on the. I was like, whoa, okay, like good for you, dude. Like, nice job. You know,
Homies out here slinging.
yeah, it was great. It was wonderful.
Yeah, the one band that played first, Friend Circle, they sold a ton of merch.
No, really?
Yeah, there was like a line for their shit.
That's cool.
I was like, oh damn, okay,
Nice.
good for you.
Yeah, it was great. You guys just you sounded like the headliners of the show. You did. It was great.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was
Thanks.
wonderful.
It was a cool show.
It was great. You played all my favorite songs.
Yeah, we cut a few songs out in favor of a few things. If you were there, you know we played a new
song. Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah,
New song was
you.
great. Yeah, new song was really good. I enjoyed it.
It was interesting to play live in front of people.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good feedback from it though.
Yeah, it was good.
So if you weren't there, you're a bozo.
Yeah.
You missed out.
You can hear my backup vocals on some people who recorded videos.
Yeah, it's sick. I love it. I heard it live in real time, and I was like, yeah.
I know.
Just
And I
can't
know. You can't help it. It was a great time. Good time. It was a good ambiance for the show. Got a little warm in there, but it wasn't too terrible.
Oh, I was sweating like a pig.
Yeah.
I was losing it.
Yeah,
And
you
some
guys,
of the
that was the
pictures-
hottest part of the place.
In some of the pictures, you can see all the sweat on my sleeves from going like this.
Dylan was fucking sweating his
Yeah,
balls
he
off.
always does.
He
Fucking
was like,
rocking
I was
out.
like, I don't know if he's going to make it through the set.
They should serve us with cease and desist because we'd be pulling our cocks out up
What
there.
the
We're
fuck?
just rocking out, bro. Rock out with our cocks
Rock out with your cock out. That's right. That's the way to do it.
That's the only way to do it.
When's the last time you saw American Pie?
I haven't watched it since I lived at home, like with my mom.
All right. Never mind. No, never mind.
Would I fuck a pie? Is that where this is
Well,
going?
no, we talked about that before. We talked about fucking food on our show.
Interesting. Interesting.
You don't remember that?
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
We talk about a lot of things.
We do talk about a lot of things. Have you ever had like a dream that you can't remember and it's like, oh, I can almost remember what happened, but there's something missing. There's some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just had one of those the other day. Something I was like, oh, I can't remember who was there with me. There was somebody there with me, and I just can't.
I can't put a face.
Yeah, dreams are fucked, dude.
I've been having some weird dreams.
Weird dreams? Do you feel guilty?
Maybe.
I'm only joking.
Maybe.
Do you feel?
Maybe it's because I feel so guilty for continuing to play Hogwarts Legacy
Yeah.
after all the backlash we received on Twitter after the last episode. Bunch of people calling me out and yelling at me,
No, it was fine.
but I'm still playing.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. I had to pull the trailer off of YouTube. It was great. It was. It seems to be getting better, more and more better reviews as time goes on. They get more and more better reviews.
It does.
Yep.
Because it's fantastic.
Yeah.
All this
I
time.
watched you play it last time we hung out. It was pretty interesting.
It was very interesting the last time.
Of course it's interesting. You were fucking playing it. Of course it was interesting.
Yeah. But I don't know why I brought that up again.
No, it's all right. Did you do that last episode?
Consuming my life.
Did you do it last episode?
I did.
You did. You did. Literally, that was a week ago. I mean, you were doing it again. You
I know. We got all that backlash on Twitter.
Yeah, oh, yes, correct. Yeah, I get it. That's funny. You're hysterical, dude.
I know. Thank you.
Anyway, I've been getting. Speaking of backlash, all of a sudden I come home one day and I have this FedEx certified letter like sitting at my door. It's like like an envelope, like big envelope. What the fuck is this? It's from like Centers for Disease Control, Census Bureau, NIHS. I'm like, what the? Oh, you all right over there?
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I see a business card. And then like a couple of days go by and another business card shows up. And then another letter. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? And so I still haven't made contact with the person, but they've been trying to reach out to us about, like, I guess they want to talk to. I haven't opened up I'm like, I'm not opening this. I refuse to open this.
I'll open it.
No, I don't want to open it.
Who's it from? One more time.
The Census Bureau, CDC, NIHS. It's all of them. They're doing like.
I don't like the sound of that.
I guess they're doing some sort of, medical data, census medical data or something like that.
You
Anyway.
can't have my data.
I don't know. I don't want to do it. I never signed up for anything like that. I don't want to do it.
I didn't sign up for that. I
Yeah.
don't want. You can't have my data.
Yeah, no, sorry. Anyway, I just didn't think.
Excuse me.
I
I'm
just
so
I found
sorry,
it.
listeners.
Oh, you're good. I just found it wild to think that they would like come after us like that. I'm not gonna read it though. But they it's like, what the fuck? Why are you picking?
They
want
want to take your guns.
Why
bro.
are they picking up? Take my guns.
Why are they picking on you?
Why are they picking on me, bro?
Because you had it, dog. Because you tested positive.
I did test positive at one point.
You're vaxxed. Are you vaxxed?
What's that?
Are you vaxxed?
What's that?
Oh,
Let me move on.
sorry. I'll cut that out. I forgot we agreed to not talk about that.
I
on
don't
here.
care. But I do have a hypothetical for you.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not vax. So
Just want to get that out there.
so it says
I'm
you're
not a
given.
puppet.
Now listen. Now this says every day, but I think that's stupid. So I'm just gonna change it to every month. Okay, but just so you understand, I got this off of Reddit. So it's Ask Reddit, and it's a great subreddit if you're on there. They have some really good, compelling questions. This one's pretty interesting. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Get $1,000 a month.
Okay.
Every time you take a shit, you have to shit in a public place. You cannot shit at home in private with your little wipies or your bidet. $1,000 a month for the rest of your life. But you have to shit in public.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
$1,000.
It's a hypothetical, dude. What do you want from me?
Isn't like a whole lot of money.
I know
To
that's
switch up your entire
well.
shitting
It sounds
routine.
like it's compelling, and you don't know what to say. So I'm glad I made it a month and not a day, because the fucking thing says $1,000 a day. Anytime you need to poop, you have to be in a public restroom. That's stupid.
$1,000 a day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course you're doing that. Yeah, of course. You're making $365,000 a year. I'll shit in public everywhere all the
Yeah.
time. I'll shit on the
I'll
floor.
shit on the floor.
So, but I
Shit,
changed.
I'll shit wherever you
I
want
modified it. I modified it to $1,000 a month. That's the question. Forget about
No.
the Of course, everybody knows what they're going to do for $1,000 cash
me
every
to.
day.
No.
So you get $1,000 a month,
No.
and all you have to do is shit in a public restroom. It could be at a Wawa.
But I never. But like, I can't ever shit at home again.
It can be. You get $1,000, extra $1,000 a month. You could afford better rent, a nicer place. You can go to a nicer place to take a shit in public. You know, like Starbucks
No.
or a really nice Nordstrom's rack or some bullshit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, you're not going to do it.
No.
$1,000 a
I'm not
month.
gonna do it. No.
That pays like
No, I'm not gonna do it.
that pays for like your car.
Mm-mm.
You can shell that away every time for
Nope.
retirement. You can early retire.
Nope.
All right.
I'm not doing it.
I'm doing it. I would take it. I would take it. And then you know what I would do? The first thing I would do, I would spend the first $6 every month on fucking industrial wipes that sanitize the seats and industrial ass wipes and then little baggies I could throw them away in.
No.
$1,000 a month is nice. Pay for a lot of things.
It could,
It's
but
like car insurance, groceries,
it can't pay for my
Comcast,
can't pay for my right to
all
shit.
wrapped up. Right to shit in private.
Yeah.
Well, you could find the right public restroom where you can lock the door. It's clean. It has cleaning supplies. You can clean the toilet. I'm telling you, dude. There's a light at the end of the tunnel here.
No, there's not.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Do you know what creepy asterisks are?
Creepy asterisks?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what that is?
Huh.
Okay, so creepy asterisks is like if I'm texting you, I text, "Hey Evan, how you doing?" Asterisk, asterisk, winks his eyes and shrugs shoulders.
Oh.
Asterisk,
Oh.
asterisk. You know? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So now you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Is that shit fucked up or what?
I'll do it as a joke.
Oh golly, creepy asterisks, bro.
Yeah, no, it's
I
cringy.
see so many examples online, and it's never not cringe. It's never
It's
not
awful.
cringe.
It's
is
awful, dude.
Absolutely.
I don't. If I catch any of my homies doing that,
Mm-hmm.
it's on site. It's on site.
Trap house, yin yang. It's over.
Yeah, you ain't doing that shit on my watch. That's how you talk to people? No, it's not.
I love it. You're the best.
Thanks.
Thank you. Did you
Thank
hear?
you.
Did you hear about? Sorry. Did you hear about in Tennessee? Now, the way it's being advertised, I had to like read the fucking article and all that bullshit. But the way it's being advertised is that they're outlawing drag shows. They are outlawing drag shows in Tennessee, which is very intriguing. So if you're LGBTQ plus QIA or whatever it is,
Don't go to Tennessee.
don't go to Tennessee. They also have in Tennessee, I think they have bills on the books to outlaw gender affirming care for teens and kids and stuff like that. So if you are that in that group, don't go there. It's not a good place to go. Which is sad because Nashville was like fucking up and coming. Did you
Yeah.
want to go there? I wanted to go there. A friend of mine went there
I thought about
with his
it.
brother. He said it was great. Like one club and then music here, music there. You go. It's great. All this
Yeah.
fucking, the fucking Chrisleys are from there. Like,
Kate went. And she had a blast.
yeah.
I think she wants to go for her birthday.
Oh, maybe not anymore. Not after we tell her this. Did you know I had a drag show once?
You were in a drag show?
I was in a drag show.
I guess I got to be cool with it.
I'm just kidding.
Or
I
the
wasn't in a
podcast
drag-
gets
I wasn't
canceled.
in a drag show.
Is that a joke to you, bro?
No, of
Are
course
drag
not.
shows a joke to you? Then why are they involved in your jokes? What's so funny about that?
Why are you so gay?
Why are you gay? Who says I'm gay? You are gay.
So I know I kind of mentioned the premise of this to you the other day, but I wanted to bring it up on the show, and I like to call it the race.
Okay.
So what I like to do is, whenever I have something like of responsibility, and I'm not driving,
Mm-hmm.
okay, like this kind of family party or that kind of, this kind of meeting or something like that. Not like not work related because I wouldn't want to mix the two.
Mm-hmm.
But what I like to do is when I think like it's like maybe a kid's party, and
Yeah.
my wife is driving, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, oh, it's a party from 1 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like 2:45, I like to pop an edible and just see if I can get out of there before I start losing my mind. The best
like
is kids' parties. The best is kids' party because you start like looking around and you're like, what am I doing? Like you stare at things or like for longer and you're like, oh shit, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Can anybody tell?
Yeah, does anybody know what
Does
I'm
anybody notice that I'm high?
Do I
That's a
have
fun little game.
Do
you
I
can
have
play.
eye drops? Yeah.
I
So
like
I like
it.
to call it the race. So I think it's part of my recommendations for the week, and you should try it.
I'd like to participate.
Go to
in
your
this.
local go to your local dispensary and take get an edible and get it ready. You're gonna figure out your proper dosage, and then whenever you're going somewhere and you're doing something like responsible, but you know it ends at a certain time, take that edible like 45 minutes out and just see if you can make it to the end.
Just see if you can make it. I like
I
that.
think it's great. I think it's fun. It keeps you alive.
I like it. I like it a lot.
The race.
I'm down for that. I'm down to compete in the race, bro.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Okay, so I know I told you. Can we talk about this on the show? Yeah. Okay, cool. So Evan booked a trip to Disney. He's going in the future, and upon hearing this, and also due to like a barrage of me like insisting people at work do it, because I did it the last like 2 years, I wanted to take like a road trip or like a mini trip, you
Yeah.
know. So then I heard you're going to Disney World. I'm like, damn it! And you guys were like, come with us,
Mhm.
stop in for a minute, and like stop in for a night or two. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet of you guys. But I thought about it more and more, and I was like, yeah, if I want to go to Disney, I want to like go for like more than that, you know.
Mhm.
So I thank you, but no thank you. But I
Okay.
did still want to still wanted to scratch the itch of like going out. Like last year, I took 3 road trips.
Mhm.
They were all great. One I took with just my daughter alone. It was so much fun, like daddy daughter time. But this time I wanted to take a trip, so my criteria was, less than 6 hours away, legal weed, and nice nature,
Mhm.
some sort of nature, easy to get to kind of thing.
Okay.
So I settled on the Shenandoah, like Shenandoah Valley, essentially in Virginia.
Okay.
So I'm taking a trip there. I rented a car, and it goes. I'm gonna take a drive into the Shenandoah National Park, and they have a thing called Skyline Road that goes all the way along the mountain ridge that follows all the way down from north to south.
Hell yeah.
And it kind of winds a lot like through there. It takes you like a couple hours,
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna hike a little bit. I'm gonna
Fuck
go out
yeah.
and see.
How long is it gonna take you?
I'm just gonna go for 2 days.
Okay.
Do the hiking one day, stop and get a nice meal.
Yeah, that's enough to get your legs stretched.
It's gonna be great. I
what
think
you
it's gonna be.
gotta do.
Yeah, just want to like I want to get out there, like, I love my kids, but I want to get out there and just like fend for myself for like a couple days. My wife was gracious enough to let me go, so I'm gonna go.
She said,
gonna
"I
be-
got you."
So much easier than her and I both trying to do something, and it's so much easier than all of us trying to do something. We're
Mhm.
planning a trip to go to Great. Excuse me.
That's
We're planning.
okay.
We're planning a trip
My
to go to
voice
Great
cracks
Wolf Lodge later.
Almost every show.
I know. We're thinking about going to Great Wolf Lodge like in a couple months, so we're gonna take the whole family to that. So
Mhm.
she was cool with me doing this. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll fucking go.
Nice. Fucking do it. Treat yourself, bro. I told
Yeah.
you.
It's gonna be nice.
It will be nice. You're gonna have a blast.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a great, safe time.
Nice safe time. I'm hoping no bears, no pumas, no.
Just make yourself big.
Apparently, the road closes easily. Like it's called, like I said, it's called Skyline Road or something like that, or Skyline Drive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you have to check every day to see if it's open or not. And if it's below 40 degrees, it's like closed. I'm like, damn, Jesus Christ. So I don't know. It's really interesting. It's gonna be cool. I got a suite. I'm staying in a suite. in a
Yeah, you are, bro.
Marriott. I'm staying in a Marriott.
Hell yeah. It's
I
gonna be nice.
I booked a reservation at like a fancy fucking steak restaurant, and I want to see if I can get a massage while I'm there.
You should. You
Thank
should absolutely get a massage.
I'm gonna see.
Get a happy ending too.
Like it's like a fucking eat, pray, love fucking for like millennial white dude.
What did Drew do on his vacation? He got a massage. Took
He
himself out.
did
for
an
dinner.
ice plunge like Joe Rogan.
Sober October.
Yes. Yeah. No. I don't. That's why I wanted to go somewhere where weed was legal, so I could like smoke and not feel like I'm gonna be arrested or anything like that. So.
Mhm.
So I'll be getting stoned in the woods or getting stoned before I go in the woods and then going in the woods. I don't know. We'll
Sounds
figure it out. It's gonna be great.
It will be. It will be. I'm
I
excited
love-
for you.
Seriously though, I love rental cars. I love going to hotels and I love rental cars. Dude, get out of town.
Because it's not yours.
Yeah.
You could just
I fucking burn it,
Get
dude.
crazy.
Like Ben Harper, I burn one down, dude. I
Hell
just
yeah.
fucking I punch it every time. You ever see the CKY bit with the rental car?
probably a long, long time ago.
Yeah, they did a rental car, but they paid the extra $6 a day for insurance, and then they trashed the thing. You ever saw that? Bam Margera and his
I'm
brother.
sure. Yeah.
Good shit. That's some funny shit. So, anyway, wish me luck.
I do. When do you go?
I leave on my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm ready, though. Fucking ready.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right. I have a clip for you.
Okay.
Hit me.
My dad, he's fun. He's like religious now, but he's still a dirtbag. It's fun. It's kind of cool. It's funny. Like this example. We were in his car the other day, and we were at church outside. He goes, make the sign of the cross every time you see the church. Make the sign of the cross when you see Jesus, okay? Make the sign of the cross. Then there was this really hot girl walking by, and he waited. She was right in front of the car, and he honked the horn and startled her. He's like, you see that? You catch her off guard, you get the tits to jiggle. Make the sign of the cross. Don't be disrespectful. But that had nice bounce. Those are Cuban boobs, for sure. 5 or 6 pounds, I know that.
That's hysterical. That was Chris DiStefano.
Chrissy Chaos. That was last
episode,
week.
last
I'm
week.
tripping up. I'm sorry,
That's
boys.
all right. Last
We're both
episode.
wearing the same shirt.
Wishful thinking today. But yeah, that was Chrissy Chaos, Chris DiStefano, an earlier bit of his. But yeah, to continue the story, I know, great, it's good shit. So off air when we were recording but not recording. We were setting everything up and we started talking about tripping. And I was like, just hit record. I want to tell you this story anyway.
Yes.
So I'll still remember, it was a core memory for me. And I was, I think I was senior year. It was either junior or senior year of high school.
Okay.
My friends and I all called each other out of school. So we were like, hey, this is Mr. So-and-so. So-and-so won't be there. Sorry. Have a good day. And
Ferris
that's it.
Bueller'd it.
We did kind of Ferris Bueller it. But what we did was my house was empty. Both my parents were working that day.
Okay.
A couple of Nokia text messages to confirm. And we went to my house and it was empty. And we decided to trip balls. And we also played on the speakers that were in my living room some cigaros. So like really ambient, Icelandic, but you don't know what he's really saying. And it's just like impactful, like, like really powerful music. And I still remember just laying on my couch with my head flopped back, staring at my popcorn ceiling while it's like washing back and forth, just listening to cigaros. And I was just like, what am I doing? I'll never forget that. That was like one of the most intense trips because we were just talking about tripping and how it can be different things. It can be crazy, funny, like everything's wild and like you just can't catch a grip, or it can be insightful, or it can be meditative, or it can be like that. And I just remember staring at the ceiling like, how can it be moving like in front of my eyes? And it was just like wild. It was just so cool. But anyway.
That's one of the best parts.
Yeah.
One of the scariest parts at first, but then
Mm-hmm.
you're just like, I'm on drugs. It's all good.
It's,
then you just look at it and you're like, wow.
It can be powerful. I recommend anybody in this world, if you lived in this world, no matter what your age, whenever you find it appropriate, just try a psychedelic, even if it's mild.
I think so.
Just try a psychedelic experience of some sort, just a little one. It's like weird. Like, don't do it a lot because it's not good. Like, I've done it too much. It's not good. So just do it a little bit, just to taste, just to see what it's like, what people are talking about, and also, just to have that little bit of enlightenment that makes you feel like there's more to it. There's more to it than just work, coffee, having a couple beers, going to bed, chores, work.
Yeah.
There's more to it than that. There's more to it to life than that. And I feel like psychedelics kind of like help you understand that.
They do, for sure. They do.
Especially if you're not like going out into like, fucking Joshua Tree every weekend, and like and looking up at the galaxy every fucking night,
It kind of
unless you're doing shit like that.
It kind of makes you uncomfortable in your own skin.
It does. It can make you anxious. It can make you fidget and like.
But it's to where you're like,
Yeah,
you just gotta buckle in and you face yourself with some hard truths.
Woo.
And you have a blast.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah,
it's a good way to learn.
I'm an advocate for it for sure. I think everybody should try something
sometime
if they think they can handle it. There's
Yeah.
some people that are like, no, I'll lose my mind.
Yeah,
And you probably will.
that's true.
So like those people don't do it, but
Yeah, if you have a history of something, you really shouldn't try to do it. Or if you're scared, maybe if you're like genuinely frightened, scared, maybe it's not for you. But if you have like an inkling, just a tiny inkling that maybe it's for you,
I think
I
you
think you
should.
should just try it. Yeah, just fucking try it. You can learn a lot about yourself. You can learn a lot about nature, your friends. You can really bond with people. It's interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about myself.
I learned a lot about you last time.
like that I speak in tongues.
I love it. So I was going to talk about this Ohio train derailment, but it seems like really uncouth at the moment.
Dude was probably on drugs.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably tripping on
Yeah.
psychedelics.
I did hear a report though that there was like some sort of wild number of like I don't know, 35 or 45,000 animals that they suspect to be have killed from the train derailment and the subsequent chemicals in the atmosphere. Like an initial guess.
Fuck the people, but the animals,
Oh yeah, well.
leave them out.
I heard somebody was saying that they could, under Obamacare, they can enact Medicare or Medicaid. Thank you.
Bravo,
For-
bravo.
For a certain amount of people who have been like affected in the area of the train derailment and the the burning of the chemicals and shit. I think it was I was watching or listening to Breaking Points, and Crystal said that on there. Crystal Ball. I know you fucking hate her name, but
It's so funny to me.
she's still hot. I love you, Crystal.
Crystal ball.
I got back to listen to them. I stopped listening for a few months, but I wanted to start to listen again to like get more, not involved at all, but like just get more up to date on some shit, in case we want to talk about it on the pod or something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I started listening to it a little bit more.
I'm not listening to anything involved with
I found
crystal ball.
I found that interesting though, but the government can do that. They can like I said, under the current healthcare laws, they can enact free Medicare for all those people that were affected, like in a certain geographic area. Because
you get health
the big fear about this whole train derailment is that like it's going to be in 10 years it's going to be like a fucking cancer cluster.
Oh, it is 100%.
Oh, thanks.
All those chemicals.
Thanks,
in the
Evan.
air? What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I was looking at I kept seeing reports. I was like, which way is the wind blowing? I was like, I hope it's not coming this way. It looked
Not
like it went
this way.
north. It went north.
I hope so.
Yeah. it
Fuck
stayed
those
north.
Canadians.
No, I think it was like Connecticut, or like Vermont, up there.
Sorry, guys. Somebody's gonna take
Sorry, Vermont. You're beautiful. I did want to. Vermont was on the short list of where I was going to go. I was either going to go to New York, Vermont, and then I picked Virginia. I was going to go to New York in the Adirondacks, and then my wife was like, "You shouldn't. You're going to get eaten by a bear." I was like, "Maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't go to the Adirondacks."
Yeah, you would have. You would have for sure. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man.
cuddly bear.
No, I would. Oh yeah, I saw. Well, two bear videos I saw recently. One where a bear was chasing a guy up a tree.
And then the other where two bears were fucking each other. Like two guys.
What the
two
fuck?
big
are you
hairy guys. Two bears.
He blew right in his mouth. No, you said it.
You
So,
said it. You said you watched two bears videos.
No, there was another bear video where a black bear was sniffing a woman. Did you see that one where she's walking on the side of the road? No.
No.
It's three women going for a walk on the side of the road in a wooded area, and a black bear is there, like just sniffing one girl like up and down, and like puts his arm around her, like he's gonna take her to the ground, and then like he kind of backs off after a minute. She just freezes and doesn't move. I was like, holy shit!
You gotta punch that bear right in the face.
And then I started researching.
What to do if you run into one?
No, I don't. I think black bears you can scare. Grizzlies you're supposed to play dead because otherwise you're fucked. You're dead. You're gonna
Yeah, they'll
get killed.
fucking kill you.
If you run,
dude.
you're gone. It's
They'll
not happening.
fucking kill you.
If they are within 30 feet, you're fucked. But what I was trying to do was like, oh well, I do want to go to the Adirondacks. Let me buy bear spray or some sort of fucking napalm spray or whatever the fuck. And I look online and I go to order it, and apparently you can't order it in New Jersey. Certain bear spray you cannot buy online in New Jersey. It's illegal.
You'll have to get it in Virginia.
Oh, good idea.
Have to go and get it in Virginia.
Maybe I'll put that on my list. Maybe I'll stop there on the way down.
Yeah, because like if they got bears there, they got to be able to have bear spray. There's no bears in New Jersey. Well,
there are bears. There
are
Yeah,
bears,
there's
but-
bears, but there's not the severe bear threat maybe in the same aspect. I'll look into that. That's not a bad idea. I didn't think about that, but I'm not too worried. I'm going to be staying close to the road, the Skyline Drive that I told you about. So I'm gonna be staying close to there. So I think I'll be okay. But
Yeah, so
but
if
I
you're in
tried
the area
just
around
note to
then,
self. Yeah, don't
Drew's gonna be alone
in the
on
Shenandoah Valley. I'll
on
be alone.
Skyline Trail.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. It's gonna be. I've been really looking forward to it. It's like a week. Like I'm going in like a week.
You're gonna have a blast.
I can't fucking wait, dude. I cannot wait. I'm gonna miss my kids for a couple nights, but if I can get a fucking massage, dude, it'll be the perfect trip.
And then I'll
Literally.
forget all about them kids.
I started looking at massage parlors. Like, shut up. I started looking at massage parlors. You know, for the fucking
Yeah.
to go to. And 2 out of the 3 in the city there where my hotel is, they were like, one of them like, this place is fake. I walked in. I waited there for 15 minutes. No one even said hello to me. I walked out. And then like another one was like, this is not a real legitimate massage parlor. I was like, I don't want to go to this. I just want a massage. I just want to get a massage.
Yeah,
I
just
can't go
wanted
to
a
Massage Envy.
too.
Can't go to Massage Envy though because they're waiting for Daddy's credit card from some bad choices I made last year
You
or
want
2 years
some
ago.
Sucky?
I don't want to go to Sucky. I just want to get a massage. I just want to get like
A
I want
menage
a tiny.
massage?
You want to hear something crazy?
Yes.
I want a tiny Asian lady to walk on my back, like just me laying down and her just fucking.
I think there's social events for that.
What do you mean?
I think you can pay for that.
Like with pineapples and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. Go
All
on
right,
a
cool.
cruise.
Oh, yo, I wanted to go on the Bert's cruise, the fully loaded cruise, but there's only a waiting list right now. And the fucking accommodations are expensive as shit.
How much is it?
I mean, it covers your food, which is great. Most of your food it covers. But that's, what are we at? Where are we at?
36.
Okay. So it covers your food and shit, but it was like, talking like $1,800 for like a stateroom with like a window or like a balcony or something like that. No, balcony was $1,800. Regular stateroom was like 11 with just like a porthole. And you're talking like, dude, like smaller than your living room. Or no, like the cabin's like the size of this living room from like there over to there, right here. This is it. And there's a bed, bathroom, and then like a little sit down area. That's it. They're tiny as shit.
Are there TVs in there?
Yeah, there's a little tiny TV. Every stateroom is a TV. But I was looking, I was like, God, I want to do it so bad, but it was just so financially irresponsible to
But
do. Even if I put it on a credit card, it's like,
It's essentially all inclusive.
yeah, I'm sure there's like, you got to, I should hope it is. And I mean, if Bert's doing it, that's the way I would think he would do it. But
For the price, I think if it's all inclusive, that's pretty good.
yeah, if it
But
is all inclusive, that's
it is
great,
still a
including
hefty
liquor.
price tag.
If that's including liquor, that's great. But if it's not including liquor, that's not good.
No, not at all.
Because I'm still going to drop like, especially if it's like a Bert cruise.
You're gonna drop another 1,100 on liquor.
So I was thinking about doing it, but they said that you have to put a $200 deposit down.
Okay,
And if
makes
you don't
sense.
respond within 5 days, you lose the deposit and you lose your spot. Which wouldn't be a big deal. I would just get the email and just whatever. I check my email like 16 times a day. So
That's not bad.
anyway, I digress. Speaking of Bert, my recommendation for the week
Bert.
is a Bertcast episode. Bert built a new studio. Bert Kreischer, of the Bertcast of Two Bears, One Cave.
Mm-hmm.
The Machine. His new movie comes out May 25th. The weekend of Memorial Day, this Memorial Day, his movie comes out, and I will be there, and I will watch it with bells on, and I'll buy 16 tickets. Anyway,
Buy all the seats around you so that you don't have to sit next to everybody.
totally, and then I can rip my vape pen so no one will see it. So I'll rip my vape pen next to a pregnant lady. Anyway, throwback. With Bert, he did a Bertcast. He christened his new studio, which I'm assuming is in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
Christened his new studio with the Legion of Skanks. The Legion of Skanks is, let me see if I can get this, Dave Smith, Luis Gomez, and Big J. Okerson.
Big J. Okerson. Okay.
I believe that's it. There might be one I'm missing. I'm sorry if I am. But anyway, regardless, they are one of the bigger podcast studios on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And the Legion of Skanks, they're all great comedians. They do Skankfest every year, which we've discussed on here, which I really want to go to one year. But anyway, they did a great episode. Oh, you all right over there?
Yeah.
They did a great episode with, oh, nice. Rubbing on your chest hair, baby. Have you ever gotten chest hair in your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
A little gay. So anyway, they christened Bert's new studio, and it's really funny. It's a great episode. They have great stories. Big J. Okerson is so funny. And he talks about this area too, so it's a little, hits home a little bit. So it's been great. It was
Okay.
great. It was a great episode. Check it out, Birdcast. It was last week's episode with Chris in the new
Hell yeah.
studio with
I'll check it
Legion of
out.
Skanks.
I'll check it out.
Anyway, you got a recommendation for this week?
Yeah, I do. All right. So I had to get a new phone recently. Right. Had to get a new phone.
I priced out new phones. Go ahead.
Fucking annoying process.
Why?
So I walk in.
Just grind your gears.
So I mean, I guess it's my own fault, right? I hadn't backed up my phone
Oh, come on. You
In-
didn't back up your phone to the
in
cloud?
3 years.
3 years? Did you?
So
And your phone was all fucked.
I go. My phone was fucked, right?
Uh-huh.
It like
You have a beautiful
spazzed.
computer you could plug it into right there and back it up.
I know that.
Okay.
I just never did.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I won't
So-
rag on you. I'm sorry.
So I don't do that, right?
Yeah.
I don't do that.
do what Drew just said. Go ahead.
My phone spazzes.
Yeah, your phone.
It like
fucked.
doesn't work.
Yeah. it
I
happens.
finally get it to work.
Oh no.
I'll pause this. But I finally get it to work,
Yeah.
and it fucking deleted all my music.
Oh.
It deleted a bunch of my pictures.
Well, how did you have your music on your phone, if you don't mind me asking?
It was all downloaded through the Apple Music Library.
Oh, okay. Well, it should still say that on your Apple ID, yeah?
It did. So it synced it, but it wasn't downloaded. So like,
Oh, okay.
it at first it deleted it all. And I
Yeah.
was like, what the fuck? And then it
course.
said sync library. So I was
Sync library, yep.
yeah.
That's
But
it.
so
I fucked my library up real bad the last 2 years, getting a new computer and shit. I fucked my library up so bad.
my recommendation is to back up your phone
Yeah.
to the iCloud
iCloud
because
does it every night when you plug it in.
I literally I went there and I was like, this will be quick. I'll trade them in my phone.
Yeah.
They'll swap them. I'll
Yep.
clear it. I'll walk out. I'll be like an hour.
Eh.
I was there for like 2.5 hours just waiting for this.
That gives me agita, dude.
Waiting for this thing
Gives
to
me
fucking
agita.
back it up.
It's
back
so-
up your phone, dude.
Yeah,
Before
I
you
know.
go.
I feel so. Oh, God, why do I keep saying that? I don't know.
It's 2023, bro. You can't say that.
I can't say that. Well, can you beep that for me?
Bro, have you been playing a lot of
You'll beep
Hogwarts
that.
Legacy?
Beep that for me. No. No, I'm too gay too. So, I was thinking today. I have listen. This is it. I have an Apple. I have an Apple laptop,
Mm-hmm.
Apple phone,
Mhm.
Apple Watch, Apple headphones, Apple tablet. I'm like, golly,
You're
like.
gonna get an Apple penis next.
But it's all synced up and it's all backed up and it's all iClouded up and all that shit and it's all on there and like you can kind of set your settings and stuff and make sure
it's too
all
easy,
set up.
man.
It's again like I'm not like flexing at all. It's just like it's all so readily available now. Are you gonna back it up? And you have it set to back up.
Now
your
I have
iCloud?
it set, yeah.
Good.
But I ultimately walked out of there paying the taxes on the phone.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do. You have to pay the taxes.
Yeah. But like other than that, I didn't pay a dime.
Nice.
It's not adding any more to my bill.
Right.
I was due for an upgrade.
That's good. Good
So-
for you, dude. Yeah, that's the interesting thing about today. You have a couple different ways to get a phone if you can help it.
It's cool.
It's like you can, like you did, you can put it on your plan or, and change in, trade in, change up.
Yep.
I bought my last phone outright. So I was looking to price mine and like for the brand newest iPhone, but I think there's another one coming out.
I think so.
In 6 months, there's another one coming out. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
not going to buy a new one right now.
I was gonna wait for a newer one, but
Yeah. It's okay if you buy it now because it's 6 months. Like it's 6 months, you still have the
Yeah,
brand new phone.
and I mean this thing's fucking.
It's
nice.
they're
It's the
gonna give you
14.
you're gonna get one more iOS upgrade at least before you go,
Yeah.
before the next one comes out.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about doing. I'm like, I'll just wait. I'll wait till the 15 comes out and then I'll buy a freshie. I got some things moving.
Get that
I got some
little
moving
boy,
and grooving going on financially, so I might be able to afford a little phone action.
It might be the
a little upgrade.
14.5, bro.
14 point. I remember when the 4S came out when Siri first debuted, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
That
It's like you can ask it to give you
4S.
directions. I'm like, "What the fuck did you just say?" It's like it'll tell you when Chili's closes.
the 4S
I was like, "Shut
was
the fuck up right now."
revolutionary, bro.
I remember exactly where I was. I was in. You ready for this? I was at a Wawa in Conshohocken. I'm not even fucking with you.
Conshohocken.
Conshohocken. I was at Wawa in Conshohocken, and I was in the parking lot, and my ex's older brother got it, the brand new phone. It came out the day before, and he was like, "Here, check it out." You're like, hold the home button down, and it beeps at you. And sure enough, it did. And it's like, boop. And you could talk to
I
Siri.
remember.
And Siri's in my life. I say the word Siri every day. Siri's reaction on my phone right now. Fucking wild. It's
Mine's
wild.
quiet.
Yours is quiet.
Mine's just listening.
Everything's
Doesn't wanna
listening. Everything's always. I gotta update the smart lights in my house and my Google.
Isn't that a son of a
HomePod.
bitch?
Yeah, they started failing like a bunch of. It's been like 2 years.
When I got this, I had to resync it to the
Your
bridge
smart
and
light,
get
yeah,
it all fucking set up again.
Yep, that happens, man. Hey, first world problems. Am I right, brother?
First world problems,
We're fucking rich as fuck. So let's fuck it up.
Yo, how stupid is it that I have to resynchronize all of my smart lights
How ridiculous!
every
is it?
time I get a brand new phone?
Every time I get a brand new phone made by slaves in another country, I can't, I have to update my fucking smart lights in my bed so I can fucking.
Oh, hang on, my pocket computer broke. Let me replace it, and then reconnect it to my hub inside, where I have a temperature-controlled fucking elements.
Oh my god, you're funny. Anywho,
I'm blessed.
you are blessed. We are. Good point. We are blessed. Agreed. You should, yeah. If you tripped more, you'd feel even more blessed.
Dose me up.
Dose it up. Check it out. Know what it's all about. All right, you ready to hit the road?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready to go, yo. Thanks for everything.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Special thanks to Kate and Steve. Special thanks to Chris DiStefano. And I think that's it.
That's it.
All right.
Thanks,
Have
guys.
a great week. Have a great week, everybody.
great
We'll
week.
see you.